What's going on, guys? T2RX6 here, back for an addendum to yesterday's review on the Maketoys Armageddon Add-On set for Omega Supreme here. And as you probably saw in the video, if you were paying attention to the subtitles, I actually do like these guns. When they're on, they really nicely bulk up the legs. And when you have these combiner ports flipped down, these guns get less in the way of the arms than I realized they did. You can't really have them straight down because the guns are in the way, but you know, for any type of kind of Omega pose where he's maybe getting ready to blast some Decepticons, it's looking pretty okay here. And you can, of course, rotate these a little to lower the guns. So I do like them when they're on there. Now, the next question I got asked about this: does it work with your Energon Omega Supreme? And the answer is sort of. Not every single piece on this set can be utilized with your Energon Omega Supreme. Specifically, because of the lights and sound gimmick that's actually in the real Energon one, you can't pull this clear piece off like you can on that arm here. So this gray copper bit is completely out, at least in the combined mode. And that does carry over when you come to his train mode thing, because you have no way to actually grip it. That said, it's probably an acceptable loss because the plastic is nowhere close to that gray color, so it would look really awkward on this really bright toy. Everything else, however, will work, so let's actually take a look at that. But before I show you that, one other thing worth noting: that structure that I always forget about that's in here will work with this guy just the same. So as I said, with the robot mode here, this whole piece, including the little black piece, is completely useless on an Energon Omega Supreme. So right away you're paying for a part you can't use. And here he is. And right now I just got his little dinky little head on. I figured I'll show both of them in case someone's curious. And on down to the leg cannons here. And I think they look pretty good. I'll turn off those lights after and we'll take a look. Let's go ahead and just add the Omega Supreme head on here. Still looks really good. The tracks are probably your most important feature, and they of course work perfectly. Let's get down here to the legs. These blasters really don't look very bad being gray on the side. They just kind of look like add-on blasters. So no real complaints there. You can see the light still on. And of course you can put his back compartments back on here. And yeah, it works for this. It doesn't really look horrible. So once more from the front with the lights off, just so you guys can see. And a notable feature which you might be asking about is no, you can't put the Optimus Prime inside here, just because of the way this back piece sits in there. You're not going to be able to fit him at all. So here we have the base set up again. Still no use for this piece. And the nice thing is our little headmaster guy can maybe be standing here doing something, interacting with the base. We'll take our super train thing, give it the one little click, and he does pretty alright sitting on the track there. In fact, we're going to take our little headmaster guy and he's going to be interacting with whatever this little building is off this side here. And of course, then we take our big flying battleship and we set this right down in there and kind of close up all these supports just how we like it. And there we go. The base. And I am really far from this. I couldn't even touch it if I wanted to now. But the base still works, as you can see, for the Omega Supreme, the Energon Omega Supreme. And we'll turn off some lights here, because why not? And there you go. There is what he's going to end up looking like with the lights on him for Energon Omega Supreme. So still completely usable. You are wasting a little bit of money on parts you don't need on an already rather expensive set. Yeah, I hope that helps you guys. To me, this is a must-have for my collection just because I love Omega Supreme. Your mileage may vary. Alright, see you guys Friday.